Hi everyone! Today is a great video because I have collected 30 cool games for your Android and iOS device. These are the games from my previous videos, in one big. Enjoy! Dredge is a real masterpiece with stunning graphics, which will send you to a mysterious and dangerous world, where you will search for ancient artifacts and uncover the secrets of a forgotten civilization. Here, each character has his own story and motivation, which adds depth to the whole storyline. Puzzles, monsters, and magical abilities, all this awaits you on this exciting path. Dredge promises many hours of addictive gameplay and is suitable for both experienced players and beginners. Oh, and one more thing. Don't be surprised if some strange character starts following you around. That's part of the intrigue, and you'll have to immerse yourself in the game to figure out what's going on. Dive into the world of Dredge and see if you can uncover all its secrets. If you are looking for a game that combines strategy, reaction, and just plain kick-ass graphics, then you simply have to try Bricks King. This game is a real paradise for fans of breaking bricks. From the very beginning, levels with different difficulty are waiting for you, and each next level becomes more and more tricky and interesting. Don't think that it will be easy, but that's what makes Bricks King so addictive. With all this, Bricks King is not only dynamic, but also surprisingly relaxing. Smooth controls accompanied by relaxing music create an incredibly pleasant atmosphere. Each successful move is accompanied by pleasant sound effects and chain reactions, adding to the sense of satisfaction. If you're in search of a unique, dynamic action game that turns traditional plots upside down, then check out my friend Pedro, ripe for revenge. Imagine this: your mission is to help Pedro, who happens to be a friendly banana. His family has been kidnapped and he needs your help. How many games do you know where a fruit becomes a key character? In this 2D action game, you control a mysterious character whose only goal in life is to help Pedro in saving his family. And trust me, this game is no easy ride. You'll be dodging bullets and fighting gangsters in intricately designed levels that get progressively harder as you progress. Short levels, usually lasting anywhere from 20 seconds to just over a minute, keep you on your toes. Each stage is action-packed, and just when you think you've gotten the hang of it, the game introduces new types of enemies. Real Car Parking HD is not just a game, but a training simulator aimed at teaching you how to park your car properly. With realistic 3D graphics, the game offers performing exciting parking tricks that will be useful in real life behind the wheel. If parking skill has always been an unattainable dream for you, this simulator promises to make it a reality. In addition to the main task, learning how to park, the game offers additional features. One of them is the possibility of tuning your car through special settings in the app. This feature adds a level of individualization and increases the level of involvement in the game. There is no need to get bored. Many levels with constantly increasing difficulty keep the game interesting. In the enthralling idle game, Cleaning Idle, players have the chance to step into the managerial shoes of a cleaning company owner, building their very own cleaning empire. The primary objective is to restore cleanliness and beauty to a variety of locations, from humble houses to bustling city streets. To accomplish this, players must hire and manage a team of dedicated workers. The size of the workforce directly correlates to cleaning speed. More workers equate to faster cleaning. Management doesn't stop at recruiting. Players must also focus on upgrading their teams and equipment. By investing in advanced cleaning technologies and optimizing their workers' skills, they can tackle increasingly challenging tasks with enhanced efficiency. This optimization becomes increasingly important as the company expands and takes on more complex cleaning assignments. In Paperly, players get a unique opportunity to go into the world of colorful flights on paper airplanes. The game is characterized by a high degree of realism and is based on physical laws, which makes the gameplay not only exciting, but also educational. Here, everyone can learn the mechanics of flight and learn how to masterfully control a paper airplane. One of the key features is adaptation to changes in the environment. Players will not only have to deftly maneuver between obstacles, but also carefully avoid collisions with various objects. The consequences of any collision are catastrophic: emergency landing of the airplane and premature end of the mission. Low Riders have moved to Russian cars is a unique game that combines American and Russian car culture. In this virtual world, players can take part in realistic car dances, experiencing real excitement and adrenaline. The main emphasis in the game is on competitions and pumping your car. There are two key modes: hopping, high jumps using hydraulics, and cruising, relaxing trips around the city on old-school cars. Winning competitions not only increases the player's reputation, but also opens access to new locations and cars. Velocity Rush is a thrilling 3D action game that successfully combines elements of parkour and martial arts. The game doesn't just offer a chance to learn complex tricks and fight against opponents. It offers a deep gaming experience inspired by parkour philosophy. In this dynamic world, players can learn harmony between body and spirit, using their new skills to defeat evil. The action in the game is first-person, which adds realism and immerses the player in the events. The plot is full of unexpected twists and turns and challenging opponents. Players can use their parkour skills not only for spectacular movement through the level, but also as a means of disorientation and defeating opponents. In a game where the zombie apocalypse becomes a reality, players will have to fight for survival in a world full of danger. Your task is to fight your way through hordes of fast and ruthless zombies to find a safe haven. But survival here is not just a matter of speed and agility. It's also the art of strategy and resource management. One of the game's key features is the ability to explore the neighborhood. Players are encouraged not only to avoid zombies, but also to actively search for resources. Weapons, ammunition, and first aid kits can be found in various corners of the game world, and every item found can be crucial in the fight for survival. Punch, Kick, Duck is not just another game. It's a test of your skills in dynamic point chases where every action you take matters. This game combines simple controls with quick movements that will make your revenge truly exciting. Particularly interesting is a set of 3 golden rules handed down from generation to generation of ducks. A fist punch beats a kick beats a low kick, and a low kick in turn beats a fist punch. These rules add depth of strategy to a game where every decision has consequences. And of course, don't forget to run. An encounter with a bear in this game doesn't promise anything good. Universal Truck Simulator is a next-generation simulator for mobile devices, developed with constant feedback suggestions from players. The game includes a detailed large map set in West Germany, with real locations such as Munich, Rosenheim, Ebersberg, Vorderis, the Autobahn, and the beautiful Bavarian mountain range. In the game Raji, an ancient epic, the collision of mythological worlds gives rise to an epic saga of the struggle between demons and gods, where the fate of all mankind depends on one girl, Raji. After a millennium of neglect and false confidence in their safety, humans have become easy prey for demons who have lost the war in the past. Unprepared and disarmed, they surrendered without a fight, allowing the demons to kidnap their children. In this world where the ancient arts and gods seem to be mere myths, Raji rises to become humanity's last hope. After receiving blessings from the gods, she fights the demons, protecting what can still be saved. I also want to remind you that I have a Telegram channel where I show videos even before the release, communicate with you, and so on. Link in the description. In Humans Gone, you are waiting for an apocalyptic world where humanity is on the verge of extinction, and only your strategy and courage can change the course of history. The zombie virus has taken over the country, and from now on, every new day is a test for survival. The plague knows no boundaries, and the heroes here are not those who are armed to the teeth, but those who can think strategically and act decisively. Collect a squad of survivors, each of whom contributes their unique contribution to the fight against the infected. In this world, resources are worth their weight in gold. To save the remaining bits of civilization, your main task: arm yourself, use all available resources, and get ready for incessant battles with the armies of the dead. Record is not just a shooter, but also a strategy game with ultra-modern graphics and a deep plot. Tense battles with cunning enemies are waiting for you, where every decision you make has weight. Get ready to plunge into the chaos of war and leave your mark on the battlefield. Most importantly, Record stands out for its strategic depth and realistic graphics, making every action you take in the game decisive. You are not just a soldier, you are a strategist and a warrior ready to change the course of the battle. City of Outlaws is an unprecedented multiplayer open-world gangster RPG in which you lead your brothers step by step to restore your gang to its former status. You'll have the freedom to explore this detailed world by completing unique gangster missions such as escort, surveillance, infiltration, and destruction. Consolidate your power by collecting weapons and recruiting henchmen. You can also fully customize your transportation and rush through the streets, becoming the most famous character in the entire city as you interact with the environment. Accidentally injuring pedestrians or engaging in criminal activity will trigger a city-wide manhunt. Try to survive until you get your revenge. Get ready to race around the world in Nitro Nation World Tour, an all-new car racing and car collection dedicated to car culture. Drive some of the fastest cars in the world in this free drag racing game. With officially licensed cars, drag racing will never be the same. Show off your fleet of exotic cars to your friends or show off your fastest quarter mile on your customized ride. Immerse yourself in full-blown drag racing with an exciting campaign mode and high-octane PvP gameplay. Take your passion for collecting to a whole new level with some of the most popular car brands available in this high-octane game. Purchase each vehicle you collect from real manufacturers and perform in-game vehicle maintenance with vehicle upgrades, tuning, and customization in your virtual workshop to maximize your winning potential. Hey buddy, did you remember to like it? Just come down and press the button and we'll keep going. Once Human is a dynamic action shooter from the third person, in which you are waiting for a lot of challenges. In this post-apocalyptic android game, your mission will be not just to survive among monsters and destruction, but also to restore the lost civilization. The task is complicated by the fact that the Earth has become uninhabitable due to stardust pollution and the appearance of creepy monsters. The huge open world of the game is amazing, and high-quality, three-dimensional graphics and survival atmosphere will make your experience in the game unforgettable. A standard but exciting story about a portal that opened the door for monsters to enter our world adds extra interest. Once Human differs from other games of the genre not only in the quality of visuals and gameplay, but also in the depth of the tasks facing the player. Forget stereotypical racing. Drive Zone Online redefines the genre by offering not just speed, but a deep, open world. With high-quality graphics and a multiplayer mode where up to 6 racers can battle it out for the title, this game provides a real adrenaline rush. Although at the beginning of your career, you will have to drive not the fastest cars, each race gives you experience to upgrade and unlock new vehicles. The element of randomness in the starting positions adds interest and surprise to each race. The cars here impress with their attention to detail. Names and logos may be changed, but the models are easily recognizable. They are identical to the real ones. Sea of Dawn immerses players in the maelstrom of the 16th century, when seaports became key hubs of the world's economy and culture. Traveling through reconstructed ports, from Lisbon and London to the classified corners of Latin America, you will plunge into the atmosphere of that time. The visual design of the game is striking in its detail, standing out from the background of other mobile applications. However, the main highlight of Sea of Dawn is the possibility to choose the life of a pirate. Board your enemies in the Mediterranean or the Caribbean Sea. The choice is yours. Conquer the seas, create your empires, and determine the course of history. Ultimate Fishing Simulator offers not just fishing, but an immersive, real-world atmosphere of this fascinating activity. With realistic graphics and detail, this game stands out from similar simulators. You can visit 12 iconic fishing spots around the world, from Warsaw and Paris to Hamburg and New York. The assortment of gear and equipment here is so diverse that even the most sophisticated anglers will find something new for themselves. And the many species of fish and various fishing events make every fishing trip unique. But if solo fishing isn't enough for you, you can test yourself in fishing tournaments. Compete with other players, become a champion, and prove that you are a real master with a fishing rod in your hands. Ultimate Fishing Simulator is not just a game, it's your personal portal to the world of fishing. Dark Riddle 2 is a mobile game in the style of a thriller with a first-person view. You will have to solve riddles and uncover the secrets of a suspicious neighbor who lives across the street. The game starts in an unusual city where you can find a lot of useful things. In this part of the game, you are waiting for new missions, characters, and interesting tasks, such as driving a car or delivering packages to neighbors. There are also new characters, including a policeman and a seller of alien devices. The game is free to play, but some items can be purchased with real money to make it easier to get through. New chapters are released every month, making the game even more exciting and fun. Mad Skills Motocross 3 is an exciting mobile motorcycle racing game from Turbo AB. The game has realistic physical models of motorcycles, which makes the racing truly tangible. It features enhanced 3D graphics and realistic motorcycle sound recorded on a real motocross track. Players can customize their bikes, improving their performance, and take part in various races both against the computer and against other players in online competitions. With a wide variety of tracks and race modes, each race promises new challenges and excitement. Mad Skills Motocross 3 is perfect for those looking for exciting racing with quality physics and graphics right on their mobile device. Hey buddy, did you remember to like it? Just come down and press the button and we'll keep going. Samurai the Sao. Vengeance immerses you in the world of the brave samurai Daisuke, who is on the trail of the sinister demon Orochi in feudal Japan. Your journey takes you through picturesque villages and gloomy locations to Orochi's air fortress. The game is full of dynamic battles, where each enemy makes the task more difficult. Stylized graphics and fast fights make the gameplay exciting and keep you in suspense until the very end. Rapture is a mobile game where you need to survive among zombies and monsters in a dystopian world. You can choose between active shootouts and stealthy tactics depending on the situation. The game allows you to upgrade weapons and skills from a mysterious merchant, recruit unique characters to help you in battles, and make important decisions to survive in changing circumstances. The controls in the game are intuitive, making gameplay smooth and allowing you to focus on fighting the terrifying creatures. The game can be played without internet, making it accessible anytime and anywhere. Sky Duels offers you to plunge into the world of aviation battles in arcade style on your mobile device. This game recreates the feel of a classic arcade game, where every action you take affects the open game world. You can choose your airplane from the many available, so the way you progress through can change dramatically. In Sky Duels, every flight brings new experiences and challenges, making the experience exciting and unique every time you take to the skies. Also, I have a Telegram channel, where there are all the links to download all the games from this video. Link in the description. In SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, you will have to join SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy to save Bikini Bottom from the onslaught of robots created by the sinister Plankton. The game recreates the fascinating world of the underwater town with high-quality graphics and polished gameplay. The main task is to collect items, jump on platforms, and fight robots using the unique abilities of the heroes. Special bubbles will help you disarm robots and use them as bouncing platforms to overcome obstacles. Gameplay is varied thanks to the ability to switch between characters, which opens up new strategies for completing levels. In the game, The Fall Survival, the player gets into the role of the protagonist, who wakes up with amnesia in the middle of a city inhabited by the walking dead. His only resources at the start are a wooden bow, some arrows, and a mysterious message. As he progresses through the levels, the player must avoid contact with zombies, search for new weapons and equipment, rescue survivors, and gradually unravel the mystery of his past. The gameplay emphasizes the importance of every decision made in this world, where danger may be waiting around every corner. Challenging tasks and the need for survival make the gameplay intriguing and full of suspense. The Fall Survival offers the player to plunge into the gloomy atmosphere of the post-apocalyptic world, to test himself and find out what really happened to the main character and how to save the survivors. Lost in Play is an exciting point-and-click mobile adventure that takes players to a magical and unusual world full of imaginative adventures. The game narrates the journey of two siblings, Toto and Gal, who explore surreal worlds, meet unusual creatures, and solve puzzles in order to return home. The gameplay is filled with cryptic animated puzzles with stunning cartoon graphics, which creates an amazing atmosphere. An interesting point is the lack of text or dialogue. All story points are conveyed visually, which gives the game a universal appeal. In the mobile game Joker Show, the player gets into the role of a teenager who is alone at home and decides to try to summon spirits. Your task starts with finding the necessary items to perform the ceremony, then follow the instructions to summon the Joker. After summoning the Joker, he will lock you in the basement, and your task becomes to find a way out and escape. The game offers players a psychologically mesmerizing story where you have to navigate through a surreal world filled with puzzles, illusions, and moral dilemmas. Your choices shape your journey, allowing you to face your inner demons and uncover the secrets behind the enigmatic jester. Lost Words Beyond the Page is an atmospheric adventure with platformer and puzzle elements developed by Sketchbook Games and published by Modus Games. The game tells the story of a young aspiring writer named Isabel, Izzy, who keeps a personal diary. The story unfolds in two worlds, the pages of Izzy's diary and the magical world of Astoria, where words have immense power. Players will interact with the words written in the pages of the diary to solve puzzles, traverse unique platforming segments, and unlock an emotional narrative in the vibrant world of Astoria. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this top 10 will help you to find the game that will be to your liking and take a special place on your device. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, put likes, and share with friends. Until the next video, and have fun in the world of mobile games.